Good day, everyone. Welcome to our online lecture today. This is still SS084 Religion, Religious Experiences, and Spirituality. And so today, our discussion will be concentrating on Taoism. Okay, in some uh, books, you will be able to familiarize yourself with this religion. This is Taoism. For some, they pronounce this as Taoism, and whatnot. And so, as we proceed with our discussion, we will be looking at the history of Taoism. We'll be also looking at the basic doctrines and practices of Taoism, and see the influence of the religion in Asia and the world. So without further ado, let us now proceed with our discussion. Now, first, let's look at the history of Taoism. Now, the founder of Taoism is said to be Lao Tzu. In other books, his name is Lao Tzu or whatnot. So again, the founder of Taoism is said to be Lao Tzu, who lived around 500 BCE. He was a poet and a philosopher. The book Tao Te Ching, which was edited in 400 BCE, was actually attributed to him, meaning he wrote the book Tao Te Ching, which is a compilation of Taoist principles. Another Chinese book, the I Ching, which was written around 900 BCE, is another important book that Taoism uses. It is actually considered as a book of divination. Now, Taoism became an organized religion hundreds of years after Lao Tzu. Okay, Zhang Daoling said that Lao Tzu appeared to him in the year 142 CE and told him to organize Taoism. Now, Zhang Daoling is actually though one of those who championed the philosophies, okay, of Taoism. Now, Zhang Daoling put up the Tianxi school of Taoism. Okay, and so as we continue to look at Taoism, the Chinese ruler Cao Cao officially recognized that Tianxi school back in the year 215 CE. Later, during the Tang Dynasty, Taoism was made the official religion of China because of the Tang emperor's claim that they were descendants of Lao Tzu. Okay, as we move along with our discussion, now we have to understand that Taoism is probably considered as the oldest religion in China and East Asia. However, Taoism is not considered as a religion by some, but rather it is a consolidation, okay, or a compendium of Chinese philosophies, beliefs, and traditions. As we move along, let's look at the doctrines and practices of Taoism. Now, Taoism comes from the word Tao, okay, or in Tagalog we say Tao, which means the way. Taoists believe that one conform with the way of the universe or go with the flow. The way is a compilation of the ancient ethics, beliefs, and traditions as um, given, okay, by Lao Tzu. Now, Taoism, you have to remember, does not really believe in any god, so it is not really a theistic religion. That's why many argue that it's not a religion, but it is more of a philosophy. Now, one of the perhaps most popular doctrines of Taoism is the Yin Yang. And when we speak of the Yin Yang, it is the belief where there is a constant struggle of good and evil in the universe. Okay. Also, another one is the concept of the feng shui. Okay, or this is a compilation of the Chinese beliefs on good luck and bad luck. Okay? One must try to get lucky and avoid bad luck by conforming to several feng shui rules. Kaya po yung ibang mga Chinese na nagpapagawa ng kanilang mga bahay, they look at saan ba nakaharap yung pintuan, yung garden, and whatnot because they believe in the feng shui as a practice. Also, wearing polka dots during New Year, or not sweeping the floor at night, or not singing while eating, or not placing the main door of your house facing west. Have lucky charms at home like the frog. Okay, yung mga lucky charms nila, yung may frog na may coin sa bibig, scratching cat. So these are some of Taoist practices that somehow no nakikita natin even until to present. Another doctrine or practice is their belief in the Bagua. Now, when we talk about the Bagua, this is the sacred mirror of Taoism. The Taoists believe that it will protect people from the negative chi or life forces of the universe and will encourage the flow of positive chi. Now, Taoism promotes naturalness, humility, detachment from desires, and also they promote simplicity. Now, part of the rituals and festivals of Taoists, of course, are those that we see on certain days of the year. Say, Taoists offer food and incense to their dead relatives, and perhaps kapag mga Chinese New Year, you will see dragon dances accompanied by drums, which are performed on the streets and other festivals. So you talk about firecrackers and flower-covered floats, which are also part of the festivals. Now, fortune telling, mediumship, and other forms of divination are also part of Taoism as they adhere to the I Ching book. Now, the flag of South Korea bears the Yin Yang, as during the ancient times, Koreans were also Taoists. In the Philippines, so much Chinese traditions and superstitions about abound in our culture. Most of them, if not all, are actually of Taoist tradition. Now, again, Taoism has been the religion of the Chinese from the ancient times. Even though the communists tried to wipe all forms of religion, Taoist practices are still embedded in Chinese culture that today they still exist. And that wraps up our discussion on Taoism. Again, this has been Sir E now, signing off.